Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, students? I hope you are all doing good, and I really hope that you must have enjoyed your previous class. Today we'll start a new chapter, that is chapter number 2, Evolution of Computer. And in this chapter, I will introduce you the integrated circuit and highlight its impact on the computer industry, and we'll discuss the role of internet and its significance. First, note down your diary, learn Viva sheet number 2, and there would be only two question answer in it. And kindly note down question answers of Viva sheet 1 and 2 in your computer notebook. Don't forget to do this. Okay. Today we'll start a new chapter, and that is evolution of computer, and this chapter will discuss in detail all the important elements that involve in the evolution of computers, and that was the beginning of computer and it led to modern age computer. So the most important element related to the evolution of computer is integrated circuit. What is integrated circuit? Before starting this, I will introduce you some other terms, as we have already learned about these terms in the history of computer or the generation of computer in the previous classes. And do you know what is generation mean? Basically, the term generation refers to how hardware and software has evolved over time. First come vacuum tubes. The first generation of computer which use thousands of uh, vacuum tubes were like this, and as a result they conserve lots of power and generated large amount of heat. They were large in size and very expensive too, and machine language was used to program it. They were the fastest calculating device of the time, and they could do 500 additions and 350 multiplication in 1 second. Okay, next come transistors. Transistor replaced the vacuum tube. This made the computer smaller, faster, cheaper, and more reliable. Okay, transistors were more energetic and efficient, though they still generate lots of heat. They were also the first computer to use magnetic core technologies to store instruction in memory. They use machines or assembly language to program. Next come integrated circuit. Integrated circuit or IC replaced the transistors. This make the computers faster, smaller, and cheaper than the earlier computer. They were access to monitor, keyboard, and even had an operating system to enable to run different application at the same time. Next come microprocessor. Okay, do you know the invention of integrated circuit brought about revolution in the computer industry, and it led to the invention of the microprocessor in the 1970s. Okay, what is microprocessor? Microprocessors use VLSI, or you can say very large scales integration technology to have 1,000 of IC on a single silicon chip. This made the computers small and portable. They were cheap and could work on high speed with a lot more accuracy and reliability. They had larger memory, so it led to explosion of GUI software and application software and handheld devices. So the production of microprocessor enabled the development of microcomputer. So these were the four important components for the of the computers. Now we'll learn about the internet. What is internet? The internet is the biggest worldwide communication network of computers. The short form of the internet is net. The World Wide Web is one of its biggest services. It is used by billions of people all over the world. The World Wide Web was created in Switzerland in 1990 by a British scientist named Tim Berners-Lee. Sending a message to a friend, finding direction to your destination, or simply keeping in touch with friends can all be challenging things. However, the internet has changed the way we relate with our environment and our world in general. What you can do now, because of the internet, you can simply find places on Google Maps or stay in touch on Facebook. All have been made possible because of the internet. Okay, so now we'll learn how the internet works. To understand how the internet works, we can simply start from connecting two computers. Two computers can share files and information if they are connecting with something known as local area network or LAN. A local area network is a computer network covering a small area such as a home or an office. Okay, there is another wide area network. A wide area network or WAN covers a large geographical area and is made up of two or more LANs. The internet is an example of a WAN. However, since the advent of satellite technology, it is now possible to connect two computers without any physical cable. The connection could be made by simply sending signals from one computer to the satellite network. The network is in turn transfer the same message to the second computer. Thus, computer you can say that internet is a web of computers connected together by satellite. Now you have to try to find out how does the internet help us in our daily life. Like Google Classroom is one of those examples. For online classes have been made possible because of the internet. So try to find out other examples also. That's all for today's lesson. I think that you must have learned information about it. Now we'll now check these question answer. So what you have to do, you have to learn these question answer. This is Viva sheet number 2 taken from chapter 2 evolution of computer. Question number 1 is what is LAN? Local area network or LAN is a computer network covering a small area such as a home or an office. Okay, question number 2 is what does WAN stands for? Wide area network. So what you have to do, you have to memorize these two questions and also note down in your computer notebook. So that's all for today's lesson. I hope you enjoy this lesson. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.